It's no secret that Mikey Moore's loan so far has not been a success. But since their change of manager, he's really starting to warm into it now. You can see that he's finding his rhythm. He's finding that feel for the game again. That's had him hyped for so long as such a crazy talent. I think since Danny Roll came in, he started to use him in a much more optimal role. And that's getting him in more central areas, giving him more touches on the ball, let him kind of be free and receive the ball between the lines in the pockets, because that is what Mikey Moore is so good at. I think with players like Moore, those really technical players that maybe lack physically but have such a good IQ, you need to get them as many touches as possible, because as they touch it more and more throughout a 90 minutes, their confidence and their rhythm just increases, and they start running games. And I saw a comp of Mikey Moore against Celtic, and you could see how he was growing into that game, really dictating the play, really smart touches. I think his ability to shift his body weight when cutting in from that left-hand side into central areas is so good. And then that creates that separation for him to then go and create. And his final pass is excellent. He puts perfect weight on those. I think with him, it's just a confidence thing, because he's got such a good feel for football. And those players don't come around very often, where you just see the way they move and the way they want to go and pick up the ball in certain pockets. And they don't kind of get restricted by setups and systems. They just want to be free and make things happen. And I think as Mikey Moore grows mentally, he's going to start running games more and more and more. And I really predict him to have a strong second half to the season at Rangers. And looking at the current Tottenham setup, where we've seen Odebear kind of tuck in as more of a second 10 with Udogie providing that width, I think when Mikey Moore does return to Tottenham, that kind of role suits him so well, because it gets him capable of receiving on the touchline with a bit more time, but then it allows him that freedom to go and receive in the pockets as well, where he can combine with the likes of Simmons and whoever the 9 is. I think that role is probably the perfect Mikey Moore role. So hopefully he can continue his development at Rangers and be ready to kind of make an impact on the first team once he's back, because I still see him as a major talent.